It's something really different. You don't ever see bow riders of this style that have been sort of converted to suit fishing as well as skiing, and I like it. Fantastic.
I don't know, it's converted. I think it's actually been designed around it, hasn't it, the whole thing?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's got all the different fishing accessories, and they really do work for me. Ergonomically, I think it's fantastic. It's a really good innovation in a boat that, it's something that's going to suit your family for the playful days, and then when you want time alone, you can hook up the rods and go and have a good fish as well.
Well, I'll tell you what, speaking of fish, we were looking down here before and there was some beautiful bream. I could just see you sitting in the bow with that electric motor, flicking a soft plastic underneath these pylons down here and hooking up to a nice little bream.
Yeah, exactly, and you wouldn't even know you were sort of on a boat of this style, really. You're going to do the same thing at the end of the day.
Absolutely, and when you're finished, meet the wife and kids and pile on, have a great family day out with a bit of water sports.
Well, that's it, going back to the fishing again, you can take all the cushions out, and they've got really good non-slip decks as well.
Yep.
So you've got a four-cast deck and a half-cast deck as well, so you don't have to worry about getting a bit of blood on the boat. Take the carpets out or whatever, and yeah,
away you go. And that's a very big point to that too, because of all the moulded liners, because of all the clean fiberglass surfaces. Even if you get a bit of blood and guts and scale in the boat, you're going to wash it out pretty quickly and easily.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely got X factor for me on that side, as on the fishability, because I like fishing, obviously.
Yep.
And then if you go over to the performance side, well, I'm still trying to realign my facial parts because of the G's.
It's great, isn't it? That V6 just hammers. This guy's got more smiles on his face than I've had hot breakfast, I reckon. Hey, the Chaparral H20, 19 H20 ski fish.
Yeah, mate. The reason I'm smiling is because we've just taken it for a cruise up the river and then just put the hammer down, and you can throw that boat around as much as you like. Just clings on.
It does. It just keeps going, doesn't it? You trim that motor down and it just grips and grips and keeps pushing and pushing.
Yeah, for sure. It's very forgiving of any sort of handling mistakes too. It's got a great ride, and yeah, I loved it.
19 feet long. It's the only crossover boat that we have at Australia's Greatest Trailer Boats this year. And I think it'll do the job really well. Might need a couple of little tweaks around the dash department just to fit a sounder, but apart from that, anybody who's got a hankering to take the kids out for a ski and then 20 minutes later go out for a fish and an oyster lease, using that motor guide wireless at the front, or use it as a bow thruster, like we were using it in the Thai today. It's really a cracker boat.
It is a cracker boat. Quality of finish. Chaparral just do it. Presentation is just beautiful.
I've got to say, I'm really impressed with the moulding, particularly the top deck moulding. It's really intricate, and they've got it all in one piece. What that means essentially is your floor and the sides and then the wraparound section of the top deck are all one, which means it's really easy to keep clean and there's nowhere for things to creak and move.
John Ford, the Chaparral 19 H20 ski fish. What do you reckon?
Yeah, not bad, mate. I'll just refer to my notes for what I wrote at the end there. Do a Kevin Rudd. X Factor. Me sideways.